Hey everyone, it's Becky. So I have had a few days to play around with the House Flipper 2 demo, and I wanted to share some feedback I have with you and show you what I did with the house. So this is the property. We had a job to do. We had to do a bunch of things to it to fix it up, but then I completed the job as soon as I could, and then I just kind of did what I wanted to do with it. So I think I will first give you a little tour around of what I did, and then I'm going to share some of my likes and dislikes of the game so far. So for the outside of the home, I put in a bunch of plants around the front just to kind of play around with them. And then I did not see any way to be able to change like the stairs or the columns up here, so unfortunately I couldn't do anything with those. But I did change the flooring down here and put out a rug, and I put out a table and chair set. And then over here I have a cute little ladder plant stand filled with a bunch of little succulents. We also could not change the existing doors or windows. So here we are inside. We also couldn't change these stairs. But anyways, I basically made this house like a super like pastel pink, purple, blue theme. A little bit different than I usually do, but I wanted to try out new colors and everything, so that is what I did. I just have a little entryway table here with a big mirror and some little accessories on the table. And then this little beaver poster right there. And in here is the little washer room. Just a single washer in here. I put a little shelf and some accessories on it. Some things we just could not delete in the game, like the vanity sets here in the bathrooms. So this one came with the sink and the mirror. Oops, I have a little paint there that's not supposed to be there. Just ignore that. And then I have a little toilet here. I couldn't figure out if I could actually put the toilet paper rolls onto the thing here. They just wouldn't go on. Unlike the towels that actually do kind of clip onto it. A little shelf above the toilet, and then I found a nice shower that fit perfectly in this corner. And then here is the kitchen, dining, living area. I went with a teal colored countertop there. It's some nice light wood cabinetry. Just a basic little kitchen here in this little nook. Over on this bookshelf here, I stacked all of the different learning books of all the different cleaning and demolishing, all that stuff. And then the little dining table, a sectional, and then I basically made the upstairs be like a parent's room with a baby crib in there. So I put out some of these cute little kids' toys that are part of the game right now. A little TV stand, a little chair with ottoman, and then I basically made this rug out of the painted wood flooring just because the only other rug is the one that I had outside the front door that was quite small. So I think this turned out pretty good looking. I did not do anything in the back of the house. I didn't even change all the paneling out here, but it does look pretty cool out here. But I do like how the house is kind of like raised up here, and you can see all the way underneath it. We're able to paint the ceilings. I have a couple other paint mistakes, but that is okay, and we are going to head upstairs. Whoa, pretty fast up there. So this is the bedroom area. We have the baby's crib right there, a little shelf above it, a small dresser, a little desk office nook right here, and then the bed with the matching side tables, another super cute little plant stand. And then over here, I just have a chair with two little rugs underneath it put together, little plants, and a side table. This extra little room here, I kind of just put in another bigger dresser with some accessories, a plant, and a full-length mirror. And then in this room, I have the original vanity, and I put in a different mirror actually. And then I put in this tub here, and I did kind of the half tile wall situation, and then the toilets and a little shelf above it. I also did the nice marble flooring. And then finally, the upper level balcony, I just kind of put in a couple of plants and a bench. Also, there's one thing that I wouldn't have found out unless I didn't watch someone else's video is around front here, there's actually a little secret hideaway down here. These were the original items that were inside of it that I couldn't get rid of, so I just threw them out there. But I kind of turned it into a cute little like tea party situation in here. with a little table and chairs, little teacups, a nice cake. But it is pretty cool looking in here with the like cobblestone and the brick situation. Okay, so now on to my list of things that I like and don't like about it so far. First of all, I know it's just the demo and everything's not running as smoothly as it will be once they actually put it out. And of course, they only have a few items. I'm sure they're going to have a ton more. First of all, for things I like is that there's so many color, texture, pattern options for everything. Like I'll just look at the seats right now, pull out this sofa, go to the editing tool over there. You can choose the wood base there. You can choose like how the fabric looks, like fluffy carpet. And then if I want to change how the cushions look, I can just do that. And then change all these colors. Oops, I did the same color. But yeah, this is like amazing, so customizable. And look at that, that looks so cool. Definitely cool for those of us who like to make super unique things that no one else is going to have. And then if you use the flipper tool, this is another thing I really like. If you press Q, you can copy the style onto a different item. I'm just going to do the same chair that's part of the same style. I will press copy style, click on that item, click on this item, and then it's matching. Super useful for when you do all these different colors. We have so many different color options, and it's kind of hard to remember which color you used because, holy cow, look at all these colors. You also can duplicate the item, click on it, and then I have a second couch right here. Useful for when you decide to come back a while later and you don't remember exactly what item it was. You just duplicate it, there it is. And then you can also change the style once you have it out here. Way better than having to sell the item and then redoing it all that way. Another thing I really like is the succulents. And kind of just all the plants in general, really. Go to the plant section. Ornamental plants, miniature, and they're all just so cute here. Like, just look at this cute little garden I made. So precious. I'm back inside to show you another one of my favorite things, and that is when you lift up a table or a bookshelf, everything goes with it. So if I want to put this over here instead, everything just came with it instead of falling to the ground like in House Flipper 1. Then I can just pick it back up and throw it back on this wall where it originally was. I also really like that for the bathroom fixtures, I do not have to install them. Installing takes a long time. I just get to place this bathroom sink right here. I don't have to spend 5 hours screwing it all in and everything. As for things I don't like, this field of vision kind of sucks. I just feel like I'm so close to everything. I just really want to be able to look around more. I think in House Flipper 1 you can kind of change your depth if you want to, but maybe they will include that in the future in this game. But I just feel kind of closed off, like I have like blinders on the side of me. I just want to see more. Another thing is that the like wallpapering, tiling, flooring is not quite as simple as just like placing the tile down and stretching it out the whole length of this porch. You have to go to the surface finishes and then kind of just like drag it everywhere that you want the flooring to be. And then you go to the surface finishes. I will go to panels. I'll just pick out a random panel here, buy it, and you can do a fairly large section, but it is just not quite as easy as it is in House Flipper 1 to do that. And then you have to do the same thing for the walls. I'm not sure like why this green and blue boxes come up sometimes when I do it. And it just does feel a little clunky sometimes to have to do this and maneuver around. You can use the arrow keys though instead of like using your mouse everywhere, which is helpful. But yeah, just not quite as simple. I also have not really figured out the wall building as much. Like, okay, I did that, and then you have to like raise it up. Okay, wait, maybe I'm actually figuring this out. I made that initial one, and then I pull up on it. So it just does it very slowly is the problem. I just have to keep holding down on my left mouse button. If it could just do it automatically and not spend 10 seconds or however long this is taking, that would be great. And then to demolish, again, it doesn't do a super huge section at once. Oh, yeah, it does. You just like press down on your mouse button and then, ooh, and then it kind of increases the surface area there. This part actually seems a little faster than House Flipper 1, which is good, but I think the building part still leaves a little to be desired, at least for me. So I think those are my main likes and dislikes I have thought of. One thing I am really looking forward to that we didn't get to do right now is like the sandbox mode and building an entire house from scratch. That will definitely be interesting to be able to play around with like the different techniques, like how it is up here with the like sloped ceilings and all that stuff. I am just curious to see how all that's going to be and how easy it'll be and how creative we can get. Before I head off, I'd just like to mention that I do have a Twitch and it is linked on my channel. I've been streaming on and off the past few days while I've been working on this house. So if you're ever on Twitch, you can always pop on and see if I'm on. I'll try and be on at least a few times a week. Please let me know what you thought of House Flipper 2 demo. What things did you like the most? What did you like the least? I'm curious to see what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!